right.
As he's want to do.
So,
Adele's keeping an eye on the situation. You got a deal in New Jersey. You got to tell everybody about. But let's talk about the weather first. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, great for shenanigans, gallivant inside. In spots, some 30s on the map right now. From Grahamsville at 37, Poughkeepsie now at 39, Chester, you're coming in at 38 degrees with Mount Kisco now at 46, Passaic now at 51, with Summit coming in at 44 degrees, Ozone Park 58. But plenty of sunshine across the board. So it's that kind of day. Enjoy. By 1 o'clock, 72 degrees on our way up to 75. We'll still be about 73 degrees through 4 p.m. and more clouds later on this evening and overnight, but staying dry, so no need for the umbrella today. 65 degrees, dry skies through 10 o'clock. All right, coming up on 6:31 on the nose. Adele, what's going on?
All right, Maria LaRosa is looking at that school day forecast for the cuties.
Yeah, it's a good morning to get up and at 'em, right? You have all the sunshine, maybe a light jacket as temperatures north of the city, some spots still in the 30s this morning. But you can see recess outside closer to 70, and any after-school activities, that baseball game, just beautiful, 74 with lots of sunshine. Plenty of rainy days, not only this week, but we'll take a look at what that means for next week, too, in the 10-day forecast.
Thank you, Maria. Also, I had never seen the game of lacrosse played.
Yeah, no,
the first time I actually watched it was my son in Westchester County playing. And I think it's so great that they're giving kids this whole new avenue of opportunity.
What do you call it? Medicine game.
I love it.
Kind of
love it.
Very
Fantastic.
cool. Great group of young men there.
I highly recommend just watching a game. It's so fast.
So fun.
And also good for parents because the games are fast, right? That's like an hour and you're done. There you go. Right. Little tip, all three of my boys at some point play lacrosse. But how about baseball? Baseball players make really good lacrosse players, by the way, if you're thinking of doing multiple sports. But we have sunshine, warm. That's the headline for today. But spotty showers, really the rest of the week will be in and out of it. And we do see a little bit of that warming trend kind of come back at us by the weekend. So yes, today rain-free, no need for the umbrella, just shades, sunscreen as well. But by tomorrow morning, starting to see a few spotty showers come in and out of the area. And then a little more likely late tomorrow and into overnight on Wednesday. But without brushing over what is going to be a beautiful day, let's talk about it. From Patchogue and Amityville, though, mid and upper 60s, just enough of a southeast flow off the cooler water to keep us a little cooler. But from Warwick and Newburgh, New City, about 78 degrees for the high, closer to 80 from Old Bridge and Jackson, as well as Franklin, Clinton, too. Right along the Jersey Shore, just again, enough of that southeast flow, keeping temps in the 60s. We'll end up right about 75 degrees for the high at Central Park. But we are looking unsettled, not just for tomorrow and into Wednesday, but also by the end of the week. So the Subway Series, of course, Mets and Yanks, weather impacted here by Friday and Saturday. So we're going to keep a close eye on the radar here. If you got tickets for the game on Sunday, looking drier and really nice temperatures back into the 70s. But adding it all up, again, we're not lacking rainfall in the short term, right? This month has been pretty rainy. We're going to add another maybe 1 to 2 inches of rainfall to the bucket at Central Park. But right now, no rainfall, no sign of it for the day today. So enjoy. 57 degrees at Central Park right now. That light east-southeast wind, the humidity's nice and low, very comfortable. 75 for the high, southeast winds about 5 to 10. That's sunset, by the way, at 8:03. So love that. 61 degrees overnight tonight. More clouds, and that you'll notice for tomorrow. We'll still end up right about 70 degrees, and it's time to grab the umbrellas again. Not all day, not nonstop, but that chance with us for a good part of the day tomorrow. And picking up tomorrow night into Wednesday. Still can't rule it out on Thursday, but Friday into Saturday, we're adding in that chance for a few thunderstorms as well. As highs get back closer to 80 degrees, it'll be another scenario where the second half of the weekend shaping up better. Sunday into Monday, temps back in the mid and upper 70s. All right, 6:50. Adele, what's going on?
Right now. I choked up on nothing. Excuse me.
I have that effect. I show up and then you're just, you're confused.
Yeah,
Michael's not here.
I became extremely emotional all of a sudden.
Good
morning, everyone. Thank you for streaming with us, is what I was trying to say. It is Monday, May 12th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Gus Rosendale.
Hello. Nice to have you here.
Good luck.
That's it.
Seriously, she's overcome with the performance. Yeah, I know you're tracking the roads and the rails. Let's get to the weather. Another great day.
I mean, it's beautiful. We had that great weekend, and here we go again. Looking good. Right now, the cloud and radar picture is quiet. Just a few high clouds off to our south. The bigger picture showing, though, that area of low pressure, the storm system across the south and the southeast, the Ohio River Valley. This is what we'll be watching over the next 24 to 48 hours. That'll bring back the chance for some showers. But none of that today. Just another beauty. Why? Because it's comfortable as far as temperatures go. The humidity is low and get the sun out. By noontime, close to 70 degrees, on our way up to 75. We'll still be about 73 degrees through 4 p.m. and the upper 60s later on this evening. There will be more clouds heading into the overnight, but skies will remain dry through tomorrow morning. All right, let's get an update on what is
another beautiful day, Maria.
Yeah, pick a spot, and it's lovely for today. From Passaic in the 50s now through this afternoon, low 70s. Hoboken and Hillsborough getting a little closer to 80, with Long Beach staying closer to the low 60s through late this afternoon. But everybody stays dry. Not the case tomorrow and into Wednesday, and again toward the end of the week. So I'll time out those rain chances coming up in the 10-day.
Thanks so much.
Maybe
outside in the parking lot.
There you go.
There's no parking lot. Who am I kidding?
Well, we want to cheer them on any place we can at this point.
That's
but
right.
Yeah, we've got sports on our minds here. We've got a lot of good stuff coming up the next few days, right? Pirates versus Mets this evening. Can't beat this forecast. This time of year, it could be all over the place, but nice and comfortable here. First pitch at 7:10 at 68 degrees, wrapping up the game, dry skies, and in the mid-60s. Of course, we have the Subway Series by the end of the week into the weekend. That's looking a little different here. We've got the chance not only for showers, but probably some thunderstorms thrown in there as well. So as you can see, kind of an unsettled week ahead. It's not going to be nonstop or everywhere, but you add up several days of it. We've got another inch or two of rainfall headed our way into the rain bucket by the time we wrap up the week. But not today. None of that's coming today. A lot of this is headed our way. Blue sky, just beautiful to be out and about. A live view from Earth Cam and the High Line, one of the spots that'll probably be pretty busy later on this afternoon. By the time we get to lunchtime, it's going to be close to 70 degrees. A little bit of a southeast flow going to keep coastal spots like the Jersey Shore, South Shore of Long Island a little bit cooler. We're talking low to mid 60s instead of mid and upper 70s. Still about 70 degrees through dinner time. And again, dry skies through late tonight, but you will notice the clouds on the increase certainly tomorrow. Now, by tomorrow morning and midday, maybe time to dust off that umbrella. A few spotty showers around, nothing terribly heavy, but just present. And that's also going to allow those showers to keep on pushing through here overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, where there'll be a period of that steadier rainfall. It's going to keep our temperatures into the 60s as well. And again, just the overall theme for the rest of the week, a little unsettled. So enjoy today. Just beautiful. 75 degrees. That sunset, by the way, this time of year after 8 p.m. now. 61 degrees overnight tonight. And we'll still get to about 70 degrees tomorrow afternoon with that rain chance. Still on Wednesday. Can't quite rule it out on Thursday. And then once again, Friday and Saturday, a few showers and storms with highs pushing 80 degrees. All right, Adele, what are you keeping an eye on?
Wealth, I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
And I'm Gus Rosendale. Michael has the morning off. Adele watching the roads and the rails. Maria's keeping an eye on the weather. I hope everybody was brought pancakes to bed yesterday and all the Mother's Day stuff.
It was actually quite lovely.
Yes,
it was.
I'm hearing
Very nice.
good reports.
Maria, we had a beautiful day.
Oh, my
we could sit
goodness.
outside.
Really lovely weekend, and we continue it today. We have nothing to complain about today. We have temp out the door now, though. We're at 57 Central Park, 50 in Islip, down to 49 in White Plains, Sussex, down to 40 degrees, and we slipped into the 30s in Poughkeepsie, 39 degrees there, so you may want to grab the light jacket. And then keep it handy, especially coastal zones today from South Shore of Long Island, the Jersey Shore, just enough of a southeast flow off the cooler water is going to keep temperatures more like in the low to mid 60s versus low to mid 70s. So lots of sunshine through 9 a.m. in the city, 62 degrees, getting pretty close to 70 by lunchtime, 74 degrees through 3 p.m. And we will see more clouds, especially later on this evening into tonight, but it does stay dry, stays comfortable too. Still near 70 at 6 p.m. All right, 6:01 right now. Plenty of slowdown.